ideology pressure off Cleftor again. So we need to get another barracks. Okay. What else did we lose? We lost probably one of our city-states. Yeah. So ideology pressure from Cleftor is not doing me any favors. Korea order. I'll hold the scientists. There's no real reason to spend them right now. They don't go up, and I will have to pay upkeep on them, but I don't wish to advertise my tech. Maybe get a spy stealer or not, too. Would be great. I'd love to have chosen improved spy stealing, but it actually got kind of removed. Not literally, I mean, it's still there, but it's just there's better options now that are kind of more essential. Maybe I could have done away with the gold purchasing, but I would like to think that one day I've actually made the gold purchase. That'd be nice, too. I need banks at some point. I mean, my cities, this is one of the problems with autocracy cities. They turn into just such shitty cities by the end of the game. Because you're focused on getting the gold going and having nothing to do with production. So all the buildings take forever. Had a donation, a $50 donation. It's a huge donation. Thank you very much from Reoder. It's been donating a lot recently. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. It says, it's so nice to watch Filthy stream. So here's somebody to keep you going. Thanks, man. Thank you very much, actually. Alright, so we got ideology pressure this turn. Because he keeps, we're right on the border of whether or not we hit. Oh, his tourism's going up. He's at 61. He brought that up from 44 to 61 in the last little bit here. Wonder how. If he's just got great people. Does he have a capital? Yeah, he's got a capital with on a river, so he probably gets decent great people. Yeah. This will slow it down a little bit, the broadcast tower, but it'll probably stay exotic for the rest of the game now. No bias like you're talking, Shadow Kid. It's not like Filthy's bias. There's no like personal like animosity bias. Like fuck Filthy, he gets pearls every game. Feels that way, but that's not actually how it works. Oh god, crab from Kaution ended, so we stay unhappy this turn. What happened to my barracks? Oh, and it made the barracks go from 1 turn to 2 turns because I lost the production from the crabs. Sad fucking days, man. Yeah. How am I off 10% with who? Oh, with Cleftor? Oh, how far off am I? I see you're asking the question. Okay, you want to know if I will pressure him back? Probably not. Let's go have a look. Who am I? I'm Denmark. No, I'm only exotic with Korea. We're at 5% with Ethiopia, 4% with Celts, 9% with Byzantium, and 7% with Rome. I only have 22 tourism because I'm not making great people and therefore not making enough great people and therefore not able to make the tourism portion of that. Okay. The only good side of this ideology right now, of this situation, is I will be preemptively building armories and barracks because I need them for happiness. It's crazy because I've already built zoos. It just goes to show how much growing I've been doing in this empire. I don't know when I'm going to get the Musicians Guild, though. There's like no city that particularly stands out as having a ton of food to do it, and all my cities are busy with factories, which are essential at this stage of the game. So maybe I could do it in the capital after the armory for happiness. We'll see. I don't think anyone has military science. But Purify is going to be closing in on plastics shortly, and I'd like to catch up to that. I think Aloe will be teching steam power, flight, replaceable parts. Is that right? 9 turns. When's my engineer? 8. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. How is this game gonna go? Hey, Tetrick. I see a sub icon on you. Where'd that go? Alright. How is this gonna go? These two are irrelevant. They've been irrelevant since they warred. This is going to be a really awkward stalemate between 4 players here with Purify, myself, Tank, and Cleftor. So it's going to go to at least tanks. I will be getting battleships because battleships will protect all my cities except for come at me, bro, or come eat me, bro. And I don't know what the other players are doing. I wish these trade deals would stop ending all in the same turn. I can't ever go happy because every single turn. Oh, maybe not. Maybe Cleftor's going for Arties right now. Weird is military science. Well, at least I'm building armories in the cap, I suppose. I was going to go for battleships as a defense, but I may need things before then. Start pre-building roads in this whole area. Alright. We are hypothetically happy for a turn. It's funny, I don't actually feel like I overexpanded. Maybe because I'm coastal and I'm thinking, and the growth from coastal is just outsourcing what I was thinking, or outdoing what I normally think I'm doing. Maybe it's because I just was again, I blame this on Pearls. I didn't get Notre Dame or Chitzen. I got same turn to Taj Mahal, and I'm coastal. And it's like, ugh, very difficult to hold that together in terms of happiness. No happiness buildings in Denmark either. Celts have natural happiness buildings. Could have gone as Persia maybe this game and just, well, did I have an option as Persia? Yeah, because I traded Celts away. I don't know, I feel like I'm coming into an endgame in like 3rd or 4th position, which doesn't leave me very thrilled. Yeah. I was going to get a bank, I'm now going to get 2 military units, because I worry about Cleftor all of a sudden. I don't have a spy in his cap either. Okay. And because there's 4 of us at this tech element, I don't feel like I can ignore plastics. So I think it's going to be there really soon. Purify's got radio and replaceable parts. Lose 1 happiness next turn. Maybe I should have gone second order to deal with this, but I feel like because I want to fill out a rationalism, I don't really want to have gone second order.
Mr. Cleftor, is that you with Research Labs?
No.
No.
He's lying.
Where did you
Flying.
get that from?
No, apparently he went up that way. I'm gonna get a bank then. At least in the capital. Okay. You just understood that as Byzantium, you can pick both fishing both pantheons? Yep, you can if you get there first. Should probably be pretty glorious. So what do they become? They become, with a fishing boat, they become 6 fish. There's 6 food. Well, I'm thinking it's in a lighthouse. 6 food, 3 hammers, 1 culture, and 2 gold. 1 gold. It's pretty good. 2 hammers, I guess. Not happy with where we are right now. Alright, let's get these factories out. Okay. Do not want a Gatling gun. Build an armory. Okay. Need armories in these other cities. We work in our public schools everywhere. Everywhere they have them. Excuse me. Our happiness is very precarious right now. Strange one. I wonder why. What did Eve have? Has coal? No, it doesn't. Wine for some reason. Don't know why. Oh, it's lost Malacca again. Fuck me. Like, I can't keep happy right now at all. Stock exchange here. Alright. Finish one of them next turn. It's 2 happiness. One the turn after. Have to do, I guess. Oh, I'll just pop this artist. More golden age is fine. Okay. For what's saving money? Autocracy. I've already answered that recently. This is hurting my overall growth quite a lot. By having just 5 or 6 or 10 turns of unhappiness for over and over again as trade deals end.
So I gave a privateer to Riga, to a city state close to him, and the privateer that I gave it to him has come all the way into his land, as like in between his 2 cities, where cargo ships go.
Nice.
Fucking troll city state.
Alright, factory's finishing up here. 2,000 faith for
I actually
scientists.
push back and I'm going to take a city off him.
I think he underestimated you there.
He said he didn't feel like he had any other chance in the game other than trying to kill me.
It's
Probably
Korea.
true. Yeah.
Alright, we grew once. Got a text deal. Fuck yeah. Okay, off tanks we got replaceable parts. Nice. I just preemptively wrote that because I care. And there, this needs to be an armory. Factory done, armory done. Like a bank. Need some military one day. Happiness in a minute. Slip armories in. This is crazy. Like how much happiness I'm having to build. Barracks, then zoo, then armory, I guess. Okay. I mean, I guess I want armors up, but still, it's painful. No, I can't faith by a writer. Oh, I see. I could faith by a writer to finish rationalism sooner, that's true. I don't have any plan to do that, but I could. I may faith purchase a writer to finish. I could actually get research labs now. The writer. What is my engineer? 3 turns away. I think it's valuable to get the stock exchange up. I also think it's valuable not to show as second. Nah, man, 5 techs on tech Cleftor right now. Labs up. Maybe I do need to get these labs going. Alright, I'll bite on the writer. So I need to get lab tech so I can start building them. Yes, poker. They're separated.
Culture Quest challenge. So far, the leader has 5,314. You have 546.
You must have just bet that city state.
I'm doing good, boys.
Yeah, I don't like how the side effect of the full aesthetics getting additional science is it pressures everybody else's happiness. Pretty painful. Alright, start lab. Start a lab. Now I have 1,000 turns. I mean, this Q block is so
If I
painful.
raise this city, is that a bit too troll?
No? Feel free to troll as much as you'd like.
I think we're gonna raise it.
So I don't think raising somebody's city if you don't want it's troll.
Oh, I think
I
guy. I mean, he's staying in this game to fight this war. The war that's made him and the guy attacking him irrelevant. I feel like he can safely counter troll if he wants. Well, this is not.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call that trolling, really.
I need to get that sorted out.
Well, I mean, if I was intending to win the game, I would have to go on and courthouse it or something. Or somehow take all the cities and then make myself happy. Probably not ever gonna be a thing.
You're not relevant to the game no matter what you do, I don't think.
Pretty much, yeah.
You lost, we can
I wasn't
get
really relevant
8.4 from
to the game
Aqua.
Before he attacked, if I had simmed, I would not have been able to beat these Liberty Empires. Which I think was what he said to me earlier, is that he didn't really stand much of a chance against Liberty Empire unless he took mine over or something. But when he attacked me, the weird thing was he was like, I'm pretty sure he was like -6 happiness anyway. So like, even if he took my cities.
I always feel like when I pick Piety, I'm giving my opponents an advantage just by me picking Piety. So maybe you felt bad for your opponents and were attempting to help them. I like how the 2 Piety players, which are pretty much irrelevant to the game once they pick Piety, are just like slamming into each other now. That kind of makes it good for me.
I think you can transition from piety though into other stuff, or you can transition from liberty to piety.
You mean
The
splashing?
piety to exploration transition is actually pretty good.
Do you mean splashing or full points in it?
I put 3 points in piety, and then full exploration, and come back and finish piety, something along those
I
lines.
need merchants at some point. I'll never be able to generate them because I have no great people generation. But the idea of a merchant sounds fucking wonderful.
You could organize religion, mandate reformation, and then
Armories.
go exploration.
Red forts.
Even if you don't get Oracle or Great Library, you can still have your 1 point in exploration by turn like 55. Not too bad.
I don't like the fact my army is now the smallest. Need to build military.
But you basically just have to be left alone.
Alright. I'm a scientist. Does this help me at all? No, not really. Will help me shortly. How long on the tech steal? 7 turns. I'd like to wait until I get a tech steal from Rome or not from Rome before I do anything else. I mean, Cleftor may attempt science space victory here. It's tough to say. If he's not feeling confident attacking one player, thinks he might get counterattacked, he may try that. If he feels like he can just roll over a player, which will be me, I'm his nearest neighbor, before the other players can respond, I may just get quick pushed with tanks here. Alright, I want this, then that. I need to build those happiness buildings. You just did a game where 2 piety players are doing well. It doesn't say very much of the other players, Kuba. Oh, these dates are changing hands. Singapore has a new ally. Ethiopia has replaced Rome. That means Tank just bought Purify's happiness. How does it feel, Purify, to have your happiness Tuesday bought by Tank? Let's take a look at happiness. Ethiopia is being pressured. Rome's being pressured. I'm being pressured. Culture at 19 happiness. Alright. I would love to utilize these hidden antiquity sites. That would be fucking great. But I don't see when I'm going to have time to build a... whatever it's called. Okay, we'll engineer Prora next turn. There's happiness on Prora. That might be reasonable. What do I think of Solarius? Early game was a lot of fun. I agree 100% with that. I was really hoping the multiplayer would be more fun than it was. I'm still going to give it hope, and I expect it will be something I touch back on at a later date. But at the moment, I'm pretty underwhelmed. Okay. No, we don't want cultural heritage sites. Fuck, I don't want order either. I'm voting down cultural heritage sites right now, just FYI. With all of my votes. I'm telling them so he knows he can't vote up. He can't sneakily vote that up while getting order voted down, because Purify would try to do that otherwise. Which is not a bad play at all, it's just I want to preemptively let him know that he can't do that play, because if he does that play, he's going to get word ideology ordered. And no one's going to be happy with that, least of all him. Alright, let's take Prora. Oh, it's still 2 turns!
Get massively unhappy if order passes though.
Yeah. You don't want order to pass either, though. Really.
I don't have an ideology, so it doesn't matter.
No one really wants order to pass, honestly. Okay. Fava007, Bob headphones, and... Huh. Who made it work, Kuba? I'm really surprised. And what were the other people doing? Also going piety? Was it like a slap fight? Everyone goes piety? I'm a bit worried Purify doesn't actually have any techs I don't have except military science, and by researching military science I'm going to fuck myself in that tech deal, so I'm not going to do that quite yet. Nothing stops other players from sniping me except their just desire to win a game without sniping someone. It's the same reason it stops me from sniping Purify. I could go watch his stream and have every detail, but I just feel like a pretty scrubby person if I did that, so I prefer not to. I don't think the calc game should go up to YouTube, Aqua. I don't think that's worthy of watching. Word ideology order passes. I like it. Okay. Alright, take free thought. should go look at the vote. Ethiopia has switched to order, so tank probably passed it. Sneaky fuck. Okay. I forgot about the tank order swap plays. I totally forgot about that. What do you think's more, secularism or humanism? I think secularism. Okay.
Oh,
Get tired of having his ally bot. Makes sense to me.
I've had the ally the entire fucking game.
Alright, so tank just switched to order, and world ideology order was passed. Which actually doesn't change much of anything, I don't think, because I think if we look at influence by player... No, and it'll be next turn we get fucking hammered by that, won't it? Great. This looks like Cleftor's game right now. Someone has dynamite tech. I have to be able to build cavalry here so I can upgrade them into tanks at some point. I gotta get these fucking labs up. Maybe it's Purify with artillery tech. Let's see. Doing nearly everything I can for science in my empire. We'll have rationalism done in a minute. We might even be overall science per turn leader right now. No, Cleftor's at rationalism 4. He only went 3 points order, so. And he's got his labs up. Ten turns till we finish rationalism. It's quite a while. Would prefer that be faster. I suppose if I can build an archaeologist, it could be faster. Could build 2 archaeologists. Well, by the time I build them, though, and they get there, and they actually get this shit done, it probably won't be any faster. Wasn't as bad as I was expecting, honestly, the ideology pass. Oh, they changed world ideology. Was world ideology changed a couple patches ago to make it only 1 bar instead of 2?
No, ideology hasn't changed.
I don't want to spend 530 on that. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think it was, actually. So I think it's 1 bar instead of 2 bars worth of pressure. I was wondering why that wasn't so devastating. I was expecting that to be much more devastating. It wasn't. Did you lose any happiness at all, Purify? Because I didn't. And that's because Cleftor already has 1 bar of pressure on you.
I don't believe I lost any additional.
Yeah, because he was already exotic.
It's
with you.
because yeah, you're getting basically we would have lost a lot of happiness had it been world ideology that was something that wasn't Cleftor. But since we're already being pressured by Cleftor, it didn't like increase or offset.
It would have increased though if it was 2 bars, because he only was exotic with us, not familiar.
But that wouldn't, whether he's exotic or familiar, wouldn't be affected by whether or not ideology passes, right? It would just be
No,
like
it's
his
because
tourism culture.
because the original base value of word ideology is essentially the equivalent of them having familiar with you, even if they don't have anything with you, because it's +2 bars, right?
Gotcha.
And it got nerfed down to +1, I believe. Although I can't fucking see it on this EUI, which is really annoying.
I don't know.
There it is.
I'm getting
There it
sick
is.
of
Yeah, it's +1.
fighting dissidents every single game.
Suppose I could go improve that. Okay. Can I get theming bonus? Probably. I'm not trying for tourism. No, I can't get theming bonus. I don't have anywhere near enough great works. Okay. Alright, I don't know that I need to work engineer slots anymore. I'm not sure that they're helpful to my overall play anymore. I think just raw production might be better. Work that lab next turn. Okay. I want biology. Am I still stealing from Purify? Good, he has artillery. Yeah, he might have frigates. I'm gonna be pretty annoyed if I tech it out and he has frigates. Someone has archaeology, someone has biology. Man, if it's Cleftor with biology though, and he's got oil, it is Cleftor with biology. I need to get that fucking now. Alright, find it next turn. Should spread my workers out a little bit more. Shit. Purchasing are not as cheap as they need to be.